Hi everyone, this is Tom and welcome back to Tom Fishing Trip Radio. Today I would like to take you a little journey, a personal story from my recent trip to Lake Nojiri, one of the most special places for me as a bass angler here in Japan. But first of all, the trip went beyond all expectations. Not only was the fishing excellent, but the weather was perfect. Calm winds and beautiful skies and just the right temperature. Everything lined up for one of the most memorable getaways I've had in a long time. Let me start with the fishing. Lake Nojiri is famous for its super clear water, and that makes it a unique challenge. You can actually see the smallmouth bass swimming beneath you, which is both exciting and a bit of intimidating. And this time, I focused on pulse spawn patterns, dropping Nojiri imokemushi into deep spots, letting it sink slowly and giving the bass time to react. The bites were subtle but consistent. I caught a great number of healthy, strong fish, maybe over 40 centimeters long. It reminds me just how reliable this lake is a year and after. And also side fishing, I was able to spot many fish, and they are usually the sizes between 40 to 47 at the maximum. And I use a drop shot most of the time, and I was able to catch over 2 digits. And here's the amazing part: Lake Nojiri has stayed the same. In a time where many famous lakes in Japan like Biwa are struggling with overfishing, poor management, and habitat decline, Nojiri stands out. Even after 10 years, the fish are still thriving, the water is clean, and the environment is cleared for. That's a huge reason why I keep coming back. So now let's talk about something unexpected: the food. One of our first night, my friend Jocelyn and Bobby and I went to a restaurant by the lake. It'll take about 10 minutes by car. Let me tell you a story. I was shocked by the portion sizes. I've lived in Japan for a long time, and usually the meals are balanced and moderate. But this place, oh man, it feels like we are in America or somewhere in Europe. Huge plates of meat and ramen. Everything is huge. We couldn't stop laughing as the dishes kept coming. It was a great way to break the ice, especially since I was the two cross friends. Jocelyn, French angler who's joined me for the past 3-4 years, and Bobby, an American who's been in Japan for 2 years. Spending time with these two mates made the trip even more meaningful. Although I'm a sober, I don't drink at all, they keep drinking. We share a story about fishing in our home countries, reflected on the past trips, and talk about how much we've all grown as anglers and as people. It's just about the fish. It's about connection, tradition, and enjoying simply the things in life. We also talk about mushrooms, which is Bobby is crazy about mushrooms. Maybe I'll probably try the mushrooms next time I come here. Okay, so even during the quiet moments on that boat, I found myself talking about memories in the past in my head. So it was great memory. So yeah, this trip to Lake Nojiri wasn't just another fishing trip. It reminded me of why I fish, why I travel, and why I share these experiences with all of you. I'll be posting all of full videos of day 1 already, but if you're curious about how the fishing looked in crystal clear water, stay tuned. Thank you for listening today. If you've had a place that feels timeless, where the people, the environment, and the joy never change, and I think you understand what Lake Nojiri means to me. See you next time, and always tight lines and enjoy the journey. Goodbye.